Well, Elvira's finally going, and I thought I'd do a little video before I pack her down and get her off to a new owner who's very, very excited to be receiving her, that's for sure. I thought I'd do a video, and I wanted to show you so much of the good work that's gone into this. And when I say good work, I don't mean my good work. I've just put a few screws in and bolted some bits and pieces on. I mean the good work primarily from the manufacturer Stern, and then from all the people that have added to the modifications for this machine, because I've modded this game so much. I actually thought I'd got almost every mod for this, and the person I've sold it to has actually shown me that I haven't, because he's ordered some more. I want to take you through the powder coating, some of the screen mods on the apron, some of the gameplay itself actually as well. This is not going to be in any way, shape or form a tutorial how to play the game. I'm not good enough to show you how to do that, but I do want to sort of share my joy and my love of this game. You're probably thinking, why are you selling it then, you crazy fool? The reason I'm selling it is because I want a Godzilla, really. That's the truth of the matter. Also, I find myself playing Deadpool almost every day, and I don't think I justify this enough. The person who's going to go and play this, I know, is going to play it more than I do. That's nothing about the game at all. I think, well, I know this is in my top 3 games: be Deadpool, Jurassic Park, and obviously this game here as well. But with a small collection, something's got to go for something else to come in. I'm not selling Deadpool. That's just not going to happen. Avengers Infinity Quest is going to be here tomorrow. So basically, when Avengers Infinity Quest leaves, this is coming in. So I've got room for one more pinball. I've played Godzilla. I love Godzilla. So this is the one that's got to go. So I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay as well. It could be a poor game. I might have my best game ever. Unlikely, more likely to be a poor game. But I just want to share. I want to share this game with you. I want it archived. I want this game on the channel as well. It'd be a travesty if I didn't have a proper version of this game, a proper video of this game, should I say, on the channel. Last time you probably saw it was myself and Andy playing it, but I didn't have the speaker panel, hadn't been airbrushed, wasn't back from the guy, and neither had the lock bar, wasn't as well. I will try and link everybody that has contributed to this game in the link in the comments below underneath this video, so please don't go and check it out. If you see a modification, if you see anything you like on here and you want to look who's produced it, then I will try and link it all below. If it's not on there, then please do leave a message underneath, and I always read the messages at least once a week, so I'll go through them and check and reply and try and get you any of the details for any of the modifications you might want from it. A wonderful game, brilliant game. They haven't made many of them, as I understand it. The next run has been delayed again. That's the 3rd or 4th time. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you enjoy the game. Bittersweet for me. Gutted to see it go, but excited about getting something else in. And you never know. I'm certainly not ruled out that one day I will own an Elvira again. But as I said, I don't make many. It's similar to Jurassic Park. I don't regret letting Jurassic Park go, but I want it back again, if that makes any sense at all. It's the only way you can sort of freshen up your collection. If I had enough money and enough space for 10 machines, this would be going anywhere. This wouldn't be going anywhere, but the fact of the matter is, I don't. So anyway, hopefully enjoy the video. I'll be doing some gameplay right at the end, but I'm just going to talk you through now. So excuse the sort of jittery camera work, because I actually just want to, I don't want to make this too arty-farty, this video. I just actually want to show you the bits and talk to you as I'm giving you the little playfield tour and the cabinet tour and whatnot. Hopefully enjoy it. Okay, so here's Elvira in all her glory. I think the first thing probably that you would hopefully notice on this is the powder coating. It's not actually powder coating, it's airbrushing. It's done by Marco in Germany, and what he does is nothing short of sensational. He's got so much skill, so much talent. He's done my Deadpool as well. Just the small detail on everything that he does is absolutely brilliant. Obviously, he's matched the colours absolutely perfectly. As you can see, all the legs done as well. There's now, initially, he did the the speaker panel. Excuse me if the light dips out just a little bit while I move across. And the speaker panel had the blood drips. Let me just move so it's not even got the glare. But it didn't have anything else. I thought it looked a bit plain. So I got back to him, bothered him a little bit, and asked him to put the lightning on there. If you haven't seen the work that he's done on Ghostbusters, go and check it out. I will link all Marco's work and his website and his Instagram down below. Hopefully you can see the detail, even on the bats. And I asked him to design me a graveyard, and I just supplied him with a PNG of a graveyard scene, a silhouette. And, well, hopefully you can see the detail on there. Also, the speaker panel, this is supplied by Marco, so this is all laser cut out. So that's, sorry Elvira, that's all metal and airbrushed as well. As I say, the guy's skill level is amazing. If I go around the front, hopefully you can see the coin door as well. There we go. And just obviously the same level of detail. And funny enough, this has been a debate that we've been having on the forum, to do the coin door or not to do the coin door. Obviously you can see what I chose there. Absolutely love it. And I don't know how much detail we'll get in this, but this is fantastic, this shooter rod. Now again, I got this off Pinside. The guy's got a website. I've got the same shooter rod which was on my Deadpool as well. Not the eyeball, I mean I got it from the same company. But I don't know how much you can see this. Just the attention to detail on there is really amazing. Hopefully the lens, when the lighting, will do that justice. Just amazing work. And not everybody loves their modding. I do, clearly. There's the lock bar. I just think it's beautiful, beautiful work. Not everybody's cup of tea, not to everybody's taste, I get it. But, I can't have enough. Can't have enough mods to me. These apron cards, they were from Pinside as well. So, if you look at it from that angle, there's the, it's a dagger. Move it there, turns to a gargoyle. Hopefully it does that justice on camera. On the other side, I mean, just so much better than the standard ones that come with it. Give you a little overview of the game itself before I switch it on. I'm just going to adjust the lights a little bit, just so as I can do it justice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some lights which I'm going to mount along here and here, just to illuminate the playfield itself, so I can start showing you some of the mods on there as well. And as I mentioned earlier, I'll play a little game afterwards. But you're probably already starting to see there's some plastics. Now, actually, if I were to turn the lights off, these plastics here with the dripping blood, they actually glow in the dark. Absolutely magnificent. They're from Collie Wobbles. We'll go through all the mods in just a second. Let me just change the camera. Okay, I think that adds a nice little bit of additional light onto the proceedings. Now, again, this is not going to do this justice, because at the moment you can see the screens here, they're flickering. That's because it's on a different frequency. When I'm looking at them, they're not flickering, but they're beautiful mods. Again, it's on Pinside. I think it makes such a massive difference. Now, what these are doing, again, you're looking at a different frequency. This is not a true reflection of what you're getting when you buy this stuff. Obviously, Elvira is largely based on Elvira's house, which is there, is haunted by the ghosts of her previous films, the B movies that she's hosted in her show. The idea is each one of those rooms has a haunt in it, and what you have to do is exorcise the ghost of that particular film. So this has a direct correlation with the films on there. Basically, this is displaying the films that are also shown on the big screen, if it decides to focus. There we go. So that in itself is just one of my favourite mods. You're just going to have to trust me on that. I believe these are from Tilt Graphics. So on the flippers themselves, again, they're in keeping with the general, the overall art theme. Got to say, you know, thank you to Pinball Bazaar. Actually sent me those for nothing. So as I understand it, I think Tilt Graphics are in the US. Have I got that right? I think I have. Excuse me. We just turn the ISO level up ever so slightly, so it looks a bit washed out, but I just want you to be able to see everything. Okay, now the plastics, as I mentioned, Collie Wobbles plastics. There, I mean, there's a lot of people that do plastics. Quite frankly, Colin's the best. If you've seen my Deadpool, you'll see some of the stuff on there is absolutely amazing. Just the dripping blood effects are brilliant. I mean, they really are. And I just think, again, if I pull back on the machine, it's just in keeping with everything and the general theme, basically. Also, let me just dial it. There you go. Sorry, that's a lot better, isn't it? That's the trouble. It's not an easy thing to film a pinball machine because the lights are constantly changing. Okay, so also we've got another one of Colin's plastics, which is just up there, which I think, you know, adds so much, and all these things I feel go together to really add towards the game. Look, it's a great game anyway. Unmodded, this is still one of the best games that you can buy. Well, it's this rare as well, isn't it? Let's move on. Let's move on to this mod here, which is absolutely magnificent. Let's be perfectly honest. What the bog standard view from there is quite ugly. It's a stainless steel virtual up kicker. It's a scoop that kicks the ball out, and the idea is it comes out of here and hits one of these targets just along there. What I particularly love about this one, I haven't actually got. Let me see if I can get a ball out here. I'm trying to do this one-handed, so please excuse me. There you go, we've got one. What I love about this here, it's the idea is the ball's going to go up this ramp and it comes down here. This gives it, I don't know, it gives it a little, I guess Elwin would call it a kinetic feel to it, but actually when the ball runs down, if you watch, I love that. I love that. I'll just show you again. Oh, that's not the way to do it. One more time. Without trying to be clever this time. It's a lovely toy. Really, really good. That's the crypt there. Gargoyles. We'll get to all that in a second. Just take you through the game a little bit more. So that again, it's on pin side. I can't remember the guy's name. Sorry, I will list everything below. But the guy that did that also did this as well. This house up here. So that's not a stock item. It was quite clear, because I've obviously got my name on it, that I really wanted to keep this game. The idea really was to keep this game. But, you know, as we discussed in the Chinwag the podcast, by the way, if you're just watching this as a video about Elvira, we have a podcast on this channel. Go and give it a watch, please. Yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy some of the things that we talk about, and we talk about this machine an awful lot. So I think they just add to this game all of these modifications. Now, there's a really subtle mod in here which you might not have seen yet, and it's, if I can focus, it's just there. Can you see that? Can you see the cross, the mirrored cross that says Gonzo in it? Now, there's a really good reason for that, because just below here you can see that there is right there. You see that light? That light there is actually obstructed by the spinner from here. So if you are vertically challenged like me, I think you'd have to be well in excess of 6'3", 6'4" to actually see that light during gameplay. I can never see it. So what that does is a really cheap way. Again, it's available on Pinside. That light reflects in that mirror there, so I can see when that light's on. Because there are points in this game when that's the only shot you need to play. And sometimes, I think when I first started on this game, I was thinking, hold on, what do I shoot? And it's because that shot was lit behind there. It's funny, actually. I don't know if people at Stern is the land of the giants, because when they produced The Mandalorian, particularly on the Pro, there's a play field, sort of bounty hunters, you know, a sort of, a Mandalorian Boba Fett type bounty hunter's helmet in the back, right? But actually, it's quite flat on the playfield with just one flipper. I think on the LE and the Premium, it lifts up, but on this one, it's flat. And again, if you're my height, you can't see it. You'd have to be up there to see it. So, I think there's no one little at Stern. Basically, everyone's massive, and they design their pinball machines accordingly. But the rest of us can't actually see everything that's always on the machine. Anyway, that's a really good solution, and a cheap solution, and a low-tech solution. And whilst I like mods, I'm all for low-tech. Obviously, this is the premium version. They do an LE, which has a mirrored back glass. It has powder coating on the side, and that has the art blades as standards. Obviously, I got those fitted retrospectively. Don't even get me started on the Elvira 40th limited edition thing. That's a conversation for another time, and something we certainly have discussed in the podcast. This is the Deadhead Crypt. Just a lovely gimmick. It really is. I think this is fantastic, and I compare this game to maybe a lot of the old Bally Williams games where you've actually got proper toys in this, and that's certainly one of them. As I say, I'll do a bit of gameplay in a moment as well. And of course, you've got the house, which it's no surprise that with this going, I want to bring Godzilla in, because I think Godzilla is the next game along that actually has proper toys and proper mechanisms. And certainly with this game, with this here, with the crypt. Well, I say this, I mean the virtual upkicker, of course. Also, you've got a mechanism where the junk in the trunk, the lid of this trunk, opens up. Hopefully you'll see it during the gameplay, and the ball rolls down and locks in the trunk. If not, I'll edit in some clips and some footage of it. And of course, the entrance to the house there, you can go into the cellar because that doorway lifts up. There's another way into the house through the garage. It's the turret twists around. It's just very, very well done. It's like no expense was spared in terms of the mechanisms, and I feel that's certainly the same with Godzilla, which of course, well, we'll deal with that in this video for another day. But you know, you've got the house falling. Sorry, it's not a house falling down, is it? The building that gets destroyed, and of course, Mechagodzilla and the bridge that collapses. I like these games. I like the toys, and I like it when they're sort of interactive. There's so much detail on this game. There's a really great little ball lock, which is in here. You can't, well, unless someone's more skillful than me, you can't actually aim from it. It's sort of got to go down there accidentally. But that's another way to lock the junk in the trunk. I mean, for me, it's just, I will dial this down now just to show you. Hopefully the back glass a little bit more. There we go. It's just an absolutely fantastic pinball machine. One of my very favourite pinball machines. It really is. Let me dial it up a little bit now. The ISO level. There we go. So hopefully you can see a little bit more of the artwork. Well, still a bit dark, isn't it? Excuse me. There we go. Wonderful, wonderful bit of kit. Great game, proper game. Sorry to see it leave, as I said, but delighted and honoured to have owned it. Really, it's just a sensational, one of the best pinball machines ever made. I think so, anyway. What do I know? Oh, gargoyles. Sorry, almost forgot the gargoyles. Yes, excuse me. Sort of last but not least, one of the great features of the game. Are the gargoyles, which are fantastic. Now, when you hit these here, the gargoyles jump. I'm not giving it enough impact to make it jump up properly, but when the ball hits it, these things spring up and hit the glass. It's amazing. 4 gargoyles there. 1, 2, 3, 4, sort of either side of the entrance to the house there as well. Brilliant game. I haven't shown you the pop bumpers properly. Couple of pops there. Sorry, 3. A couple of pops. A couple you can see. There's obviously 3 in there. I say obviously. It's not obvious at all, is it? We know some modern games have got 1. Wonderful game. Wonderful, wonderful game. Let me show you a little bit of gameplay. I'm not going to claim to be brilliant at it. Clearly, I'm not a great player. But hopefully you've enjoyed this little review. Not a little review, but a little tour, let's say. Little tour of my Elvira before it gets packed off for pastures new. Great game. Okay, my last ever game of Elvira. How sad. How sad. I was going to say, let's see if I can do it justice. It's bound to be an absolutely terrible game. So by hitting the centre shot in the house, I've initiated a mode, a haunt. Oh dear, bad shot, bad shot. You can tell which haunt you're on because the window is flashing in the house. Oh, come on. Didn't want to do that. Okay, if I hit that yellow shot... Oh, damn it. Which I'm... Oh, my word. Okay, so a yellow shot there, which will give me a little bonus for completing the haunt. Yes. Hit the 3 yellow shots if you can. Then you get a nice bonus. Well, that's typical. There we go. Don't normally do that, to be honest. One for the camera.
Whoever is beaten by a werewolf and lives.
But that, because I did that mode, that ends to that mode, it automatically starts the next mode. It's quite a hard one, this. But you'll also see, if you look down here, one of these will be lit. Let like a couple of those and you get an extra ball. But you've got to complete a haunt to do that, which is not... It's not particularly easy. This is not a mode that I particularly enjoy. In fact, it's my least favourite. Because I'm not very good. Oh, wow. That's unbelievable. Because I'm not very good at orbits. It's a really awkward shot if you hit that gravestone where I did there, which is just down here, basically the garage. Where you lock the ball, the garage. When that gravestone's up, if you don't get it cleanly, it will just trickle down like that. It's a real shame, actually. Technically, I've done 2. I've done 2 modes, 2 haunts, as you can see from the illuminated windows in the house. So it's game progress, but not scoring particularly well. Come on. If you can, during a mode, drop the ball into the back for... I can't believe it! Oh, come on. Not on my last game. Oh, so annoying. That is really annoying.
Oh, I can see you like them.
Oh. Okay, I've got a multi-ball, at least to see a multi-ball. If you actually look during this, look at the turret on the top of the house. It will start spinning around. Hopefully you'll be able to see that on the camera.
Ooh, nice organ.
Nice organ.
You know it makes me
Thank you.
wanna...
Good music on this pin, actually. tick. Shame I lost it on there. Okay. Ball 3. I've got an extra ball from somewhere, which is just as well. I guess I must have earned it in that mode. Ball 2 locks. What would be really good was if I could get a haunt now and then launch multi-ball during the haunt to give me a sort of fighting chance. Okay, got the skill shot there.
Not everybody likes it in the back door, but you do.
No, don't do that. Oh, come on. Here we go.
If only they'd had GPS, this movie would have never happened.
Great mode to this,
We
actually.
now have created a big hunt with
Obviously,
God,
considerably easier if you've got a multi-ball during it. But I can get that Hand of Fate going as well, which is basically hitting the 3 red targets on the right middle of the playfield. Then you can extend the garage multi-ball, which is what this is, a garage multi-ball. There are 3 of them. Hand of Fate's lit. There's also double playfield scoring, which I've just got. I can't believe I'm not able to get that shot. Don't you dare. What? Oh no, look where the ball is. Oh, it's alright, hold on. The glass is off. Hey! See, with Andy, always plays with the glass off. Don't you dare. Oh, what a shame. Come on. Oh, I just love to make this mode here. Yes, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Done the mode. Oh, come on. Oh, don't you dare, it's so typical. I hit that shot, it's like any of these shots, I hit it all the time. Right, something quite good is going to happen here. So you've got this thing here, which is Freak Fryer. Up on the top on the screen here, if I can get that to the top, which is every switch you hit in the game, incrementally it goes up, I would get to go for Gapper Angry, which is like a mini wizard mode, which is excellent mode. But I've got to hit switches, so... come on, I can't do that. I've got to be able to hit the main shot. Okay, it's got ball save here, so I'm going to stop that on the ball save, which I think is a really lovely feature. And the longer it stays in those pots, the better it is to get the Gapper Angry.
Get this guy some lotion.
Okay, so we've got a haunt here. I say every time, if you can drop it in into the back door, it will advance the haunt by 1, I think. Oh, it's that. See that gravestone again. It's really such a shame. It's such a shame. That being said, I'm not disappointed with this little go. I think it's probably shown you enough of the game. Not that I want the go to be over.
Sneaking in the back door, huh?
A little bit too early. If you can sort of delay your shot, you can sometimes get it in the garage. Oh no! See, this is fraught with danger. Oh no! Every time it's gone down there, isn't it? What an absolute shame. I can't keep getting these. I've got so many extra lives, haven't I, really? So I can't complain. I've wasted so many attempts. Okay, so the multi-ball is there. If I can get it into junk in the trunk, I'll get multi-ball. Yes, come on. Which is going to help with the switches. No, actually, no, I haven't got one locked in there. Sorry, that's the first one. So lock 2 in that trunk. Oh, damn it. A little bit too hard, that one, I think. No, I've got it in there. I'm a long way off getting the freak fryer where I want to. Don't you dare. Oh, no! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was actually quite close to a really good point in the game. There you go. But that's not bad. I guess a 10-minute game there on Elvira. I've had worse games than that. Great game. Great game, Elvira. It's going to Tony. He's going to be really, really happy with this. He's going to absolutely love it. You get your chance to play one, do it. If you get the chance to own one, then you're very, very lucky indeed.